You ever notice how some of the smallest aquarium fish cause the biggest problems? Like, they're tiny, they're cute, they're 5 centimeters of harmless, until they turn your peaceful community tank into an underwater crime documentary. Today we're exposing exactly those fish, the tiny ones that transform into full-blown terrors, the innocent-looking swimmers with secret villain arcs, and the nano species that shock beginners every single time. And yes, we're breaking down the science behind it too. Why they chase, why they snap, why they suddenly claim half the aquarium like they're collecting rent. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button. Seriously, if a fish smaller than your pinky has ever bullied your entire tank, you're in the right place. We learn, we fix, we laugh, and somehow our tanks end up better than before. And don't even think about clicking away early, because at the end of this video, we're covering 3 massive myths about small fish aggression and 2 bonus science truths that will completely change the way you build nano tanks forever. Let's begin. Number 10. Colombian Tetra, the fin-nipping sprinter. Colombian Tetras look innocent when they're small, but the moment they feel crowded, their wild instinct takes over. These fish come from fast-moving environments where quick bursts of speed decide who gets food and who gets left behind. So when the tank feels tight or unstructured, that competitive instinct becomes non-stop chasing and fin-nipping that spreads panic across the whole tank. They're not villains, just wired for competition. But in a small home aquarium, there's nowhere for that energy to go. If you love their shine, lemon tetras or rummy nose tetras give you all the beauty with none of the chaos. Number 9. Male Endlers, the hyperactive show-offs. Endlers are tiny, fast, and absolutely convinced the entire aquarium is their personal dating arena. Their darting behavior isn't random, it's a natural display system used in the wild to compete for females and food. But in your tank, it becomes a never-ending chase sequence that overwhelms calmer fish and turns peaceful setups into constant motion. For color without the circus energy, female endlers or fancy guppies are the safer pick. Number 8. Auratus Cichlid, the Mbuna Micro-Tyrant. Even when they're small, Auratus cichlids carry full-sized Mbuna attitude. They're born with territorial instincts, dominance drives, and a strong "my space, not yours" mentality. Studies on Mbuna group behavior show that even juveniles initiate conflict the moment territories feel crowded or poorly structured. Which means the tiny Auratus quickly becomes the tank's self-appointed dictator. If you want bold color without warfare, yellow labs or rusty cichlids are much safer options. Number 7. Serpae Tetra, the organized chaos crew. A single Serpae looks harmless. A group of Serpaes? That's a coordinated fin-nipping squad. In the wild, Serpaes use rapid bites to confuse predators and maintain group hierarchy. In your tank, that instinct lands on slow-moving fish who have no idea what's happening. Their beauty is undeniable, but so is the damage they cause. Red Phantom Tetras give you the same color tone with zero bullying. Number 6. Red-tailed Shark, the quiet fish with a secret agenda. Juvenile. Red-tailed sharks seem calm and even a little shy, but as soon as they settle into the tank, they pick a territory and guard it like a sentry who's been assigned lifelong duty. Research on territorial bottom dwellers shows that once these fish establish site loyalty, their aggression can spike dramatically if another fish crosses their chosen zone. If you want elegant movement without conflict, pearl gouramis are your peacekeepers. Number 5. Bucktooth Tetra, the scale-eating micro-predator. Don't let the size fool you. Bucktooth tetras are specialized predators that eat scales off other fish in the wild. Yes, scales. In an aquarium, every tank mate becomes a walking buffet. There is no safe community setup with this species. They belong only in species-only tanks where everyone has the same energy. Number 4. Tiger Barb, the hyperactive fin hunter. Tiger barbs are energetic, colorful, and hilarious to watch, but put them with long-finned or slow-moving fish and the chaos begins. Their sharp, rapid bursts are part of their natural foraging and rivalry behavior. In home aquariums, this turns into fin nipping that quickly spirals into stress for the whole tank. If you want similar movement with much less stress, cherry barbs or harlequin rasboras are perfect. Number 3. Pufferfish, the tiny cereal nibbler. Puffers look adorable, like little floating beans with attitude, but their feeding strategy is built on precision nips, and they test everything with their beak. Plants, snails, fins, tank mates, your patience. They're fantastic personality fish, just not community fish. If you want a solo star without the bites, a properly kept betta is the way to go. Number 2, Jewel Cichlid, the breeding mode explosion. Most of the time, jewels are calm, colorful, and charismatic. But once they enter breeding mode, everything changes. Across cichlid species, aggression spikes sharply during brood care, but jewels take it to another level. They guard territory with an intensity that overwhelms almost any tank mate. Unless you're breeding them intentionally, they're a nightmare for community setups. For gentler personality with similar beauty, Bolivian rams or keyhole cichlids are perfect. Number 1. Convict Cichlid, the striped chaos engine. Convicts start small and adorable until they pair up. Once that happens, the tank becomes a war zone. Breeding-driven aggression is well documented across many cichlid species, but convicts top the charts. They dig, chase, guard, and defend with unstoppable intensity. Beautiful fish, wrong tank environment. Bonus terrors. They look cute until they don't. Addition. Some fish stay tiny and adorable until one day they wake up and decide they're done pretending to be peaceful. Siamese algae eaters start off as quiet little helpers, just cleaning algae and minding their own business, until they grow faster, stronger, and much bolder. Once they hit maturity, they zip around the tank like bottom lane sprinters, chasing any slower fish that enters their path. It's not anger, it's speed-based dominance, a natural behavior that becomes chaos in smaller tanks. Skunk corridoras tell another story. They look cute, they look harmless, but they're one of the few cory species that get territorial when stressed. In tight spaces, they can turn defensive fast, and in rare cases, they even release mild toxins when the group dynamic feels unstable. It's a tiny fish with a surprisingly dramatic panic button. And then you have red-eye tetras, glassy, shimmering, perfectly calm, right up until swimming space gets crowded. In stressed schools, they switch into traffic controller mode, chasing, bumping, and correcting other fish like they're policing rush hour lanes. Schooling studies show that competition rises sharply when fast fish don't have enough room, and red eyes turn that into a full sport. They didn't make the main list, but they definitely deserve a warning. Mites, and why they're wrong? Myth number 1, small fish are peaceful by default. Size means nothing. Some of the most aggressive patterns in nature come from small, competitive foragers. Myth number 2, more plants fix aggression. Plants help, but they don't change the fundamental behavior of the species. Myth number 3. Feeding them more reduces aggression. Extra food can actually increase competitive energy and trigger chasing. Bonus: science truths. Bonus: truth number 1. Fast swimmers create stress for slow species. When activity spikes, slower tank mates show avoidance patterns and long-term stress behavior. Bonus: truth number 2. Small tanks amplify aggression. Across multiple freshwater species, reduced space intensifies territorial behavior, even in semi-peaceful fish. These two alone explain half the chaos people experience in nanotanks. If you've survived any of these tiny terrors, you're definitely not alone. Share your story in the comments. The funniest ones might end up in a future video. And if you want the next step toward building a calm, balanced aquarium, don't miss this follow-up video. Don't buy these tropical fish, get these instead. It's linked right below, and it's the perfect watch chain from this video. Until next time, keep your tanks calm, your fin nippers in check, and your curiosity flowing.